Very heartwarming. I feel so honored, Ate, to be given this chance to host the ABS-CBN Star Magic Workshops virtual press conference. So guys, Ate Tess, this afternoon is special as we announce another milestone of Star Magic online workshops. Exciting to guys, we're just going to enjoy because today it is going to be an interesting, we're gonna have an interesting discussion for all of us as we talk about learning and enhancing our talents in this new normal. Diba? Admittedly, we already miss going to our classrooms, meeting new friends, new people, new teachers, 'di ba? But because of the current situation, Star Magic workshops shifted to online workshops. Kaya para po sa kaalaman ng lahat, our virtual workshops started since the start of the pandemic at naging matagumpay po ito dahil sa dami ng mga nag-apply para ma-experience din ang world-class training ng inyong mga favorite kapamilya stars. So this afternoon, we will know more about Star Magic workshops and what are in store for us for this last quarter of 2021.
Tama ka dyan, Lou. Ikaw ba personally tell us about your experience being part of the Star Magic Workshop family?
Well, ayun po, nadagdagan talaga yung confidence ko. Dati parang kinakabahan pa ako before I go to auditions, ganyan. Pero ngayon parang, oh sige, let's go, let's do this. Parang nabawasan yung bigat na nararamdaman ko because I was able to learn the right techniques from Direk Ryan. So it's just amazing to do that and to use your pain as, kasi I'm doing the acting workshop now, to use your pain as fuel to actually have a great performance every time.
Yung tinatawag na karga, di ba?
Yes, yung karga.
Oo.
Na parang, sige, saktan nyo na ako, gagamitin ko yung pain na yan.
Correct. Pero Lou, ikaw personally, na-experience mo ba yung setup prior to pandemic? Yung talagang may physical interaction with your coach?
Wala po.
You haven't experienced that? Oo.
I wasn't able, but I did nag-theater workshop po ako, pero iba din talaga pero masaya ako because even during the Zoom workshops, I was still able to do it, still partner up with my scene work na kasama, ganyan. So it was still okay. It's amazing. You still learn.
And there are several adjustments as well kasi 'di ba hindi biro na virtual ka lang aarte with your coach, with your classmates. Iba pa rin yung physical setup, 'di ba? Kasi you get to know your friends, your group mates sa isang session sa mga workshops, 'di ba? And just like Star Magic online workshops, they shifted online. So, inalok nila ito immediately after pandemic at hindi sila tumigil to teach, of course, the public and the artists, from acting to singing and of course to voice, to hosting at marami pang iba. Pero bago ang lahat, bago tayo humaba sa ating kwentuhan, gusto lamang naming ipaalala that we will be using our official hashtag for today. It's hashtag Star Magic Workshops. Sa lahat po ng mga social post ninyo, sana makita po namin. Again, it's hashtag Star Magic Workshops. Okay?
Yes. I'll say it again. Hashtag Star Magic Workshops. Isang matinding hello also to our kapamilyas who are watching us via live stream in Star Magic Space official Facebook page and YouTube channel. So don't forget to like and share our page. And we are also at the test, we're also seen live in ABS-CBN Entertainment and TFC page. Kaya maraming salamat po sa inyong suporta. Ayan, sa lahat po ng mga nag-send ng messages sa Star Magic FB and YouTube, we will acknowledge you in a few. So just send your questions and your reactions para mas masaya ang ating kwentuhan this afternoon. So at this point, we would like to acknowledge the presence of our dear friends from online, print media, and bloggers here and abroad. So thank you also po for your support and it's also so great to see you again. Alam ko po na excited po kayong magtanong sa ating mga guests. So just to give you a brief background, ABS-CBN Star Magic Workshops headed by Direk Rahyan Carlos has been doing the online classes since the start of our lockdown. And as we all know, Direk Rahyan Carlos is the only Filipino teacher accredited to teach the Ivana Chabak acting technique. Yes, na-experience ko rin yan and it's really fun. Apart from the regular artist trainings exclusive for Star Magic and ABS-CBN artists, Star Magic Workshops also tied up with Artist Movement Production or AMP to cater to Phil-Canadian and aspiring artists to hone their craft in performing art. Ayan. So the partnership started last year and will continue this 2021. And aside from AMP, mga kapamilya, Star Magic Workshops will also announce another partnership with a management team based in Australia. So we also, ayun, diba? It's really exciting to have these partnerships this year. And we also had a Kumu campaign pala, Ate Tess, diba? Last summer, wherein the two winners were given the chance to join the workshops for free. Ang swerte!
Sana all, di ba?
Sana all! Sana all free! At dahil dito naging matagumpay po ang Star Magic Virtual Workshops, kaya maraming salamat sa inyong lahat.
Tama ka dyan, Lu. At bago humaba ang ating kwentuhan, let's get the ball rolling by calling our, of course, walang iba, for 13 years, siya po ang head ng Star Magic Artist Training and of course, our workshops in Star Magic, walang iba, kundi ang nag-iisa. Let's welcome Direk Rahyan Carlos.
Ay, magandang tanghali sa inyong lahat. Hi, Tess. Thank you. And Lou. Yeah, thank you. Yeah. And of course, maraming salamat sa lahat ng mga dumalong press. Maraming salamat sa palagi ang suporta ninyo sa amin. To create, to disseminate the information, to create the awareness na sa pinagpapatuloy naming training, world-class training para sa mga artista, hindi lang para sa ABS-CBN, but even we reach out to Filipinos abroad and all over the world. Thank you, Tess. Thank you, Lou.
Yes po. And we're also so excited for them to experience that. So welcome, Direk. And of course, we are also privileged to be joined by one of the award-winning actors of his generation. Ako sobrang excited talaga ako na ma-interview siya. And of course, ayan, sa Hanoi's Best Leading Actor and Gawad Urian's Best Supporting Actor, Mr. Christian Bables.
Hello po. Magandang hapon.
Ano pong masasabi sa ating sa ating manonood ngayong hapon?
Salamat po sa laging pagsuporta sa Star Magic Workshops. Ang dami pong dreams na nabubuksan, natutulungang matupad nitong Star Magic Workshops and isa po kayo doon sa mga nagpapakalat ng word, kumbaga. And I thank you for that. Salamat po.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Sir Christian, for joining us this afternoon. Ayan, dahil alam namin sobrang busy niyo po at dahil po dyan, I'd like to take this once-in-a-lifetime chance to ask you, how would you describe po your training workshops and paano po yun nakatulong sa inyong career today?
More than the learnings na nakukuha ko dun sa Star Magic Workshops, ako feeling ko ang pinaka-blessing sa akin dito sa pagpasok sa Star Magic Workshops is yung pagiging pamilya namin, lalo na ni Direk Rahyan. Si Direk, sorry ha, si Direk, kung hindi yan naniwala at sumuporta sa akin, siguro wala ako dito ngayon. Dahil before, Lou, wala akong pambayad ng workshops. Wala akong pambayad ng workshops. Kung hindi dahil sa consideration ni Direk na, okay, sige, ikaw, feeling ko meron ka, sige, mag-training ka sa akin, mag-training ka. Hanggang sa, ayun, nag-open ang mga doors for me.
Yes.
Kung wala yung pusong ganon sa loob ng Star Magic Workshops, marahil wala ako dito ngayon.
Yan,
so ang laki ng pasasalamat ko sa kanila.
Okay, thank you also, Direk Rahyan, for that, for giving us Mr. Christian Bables, diba?
I'm so proud of you, Christian, diba? We're all proud of you. And just imagine, diba, parang ang bilis ng panahon. 2011, when you started with the workshops, and then parang ngayon, ibang-iba na yung buhay mo, isa ka ng... but alam mo, Lou and Tess, the good thing kasi with Christian, not for anything na nandito si Christian, kahit sikat na siya na artista at best actor na siya, hindi mo mararamdaman sa kanya yung yabang. Parang talagang, parang ganun pa rin. Parang estudyante ko pa rin sa looban. Parang, alam mo yung very humble. Very humble.
I may add, just so you know, trainee ko yan before.
Oo nga.
Trainee ko yan.
Mr. Opo.
Parang lalang ma-inspire lahat ng nanonood sa atin na parang ang daming nakakaaliw po. Ayan, may ume-ewe-ewe. Ayan.
Actually, as in, siya po talaga ang mistulang assistant ko sa mga press cons, sa paggugupit ng dialogue, to check on the write-ups. Who would think na talagang wow, magiging best actor, at super proud ako, super humble pa rin si Christian kahit nakikita kami.
Thank you, Miss Tess. Salamat po.
Yan, narinig po natin kay Sir Christian. Kayo naman po, Direk Ryan, kamusta po si Sir Christian as your student?
Yeah, I remember talaga, script writing class namin yun sa Lasal. Tapos tahimik lang talaga siya, hindi ko siya mahiyain. Tapos sabi ko lang sa kanya noon, naalala ko, meron akong pinasulat sa kanila at pinaarte na exercise. After that, sabi ko, alam mo, anak, gwapo ka, gusto mong mag-workshop. Tapos,
Direk, ayun talaga yung tumatak sa akin hanggang ngayon. Yung sinabi mo.
Nagsakanya, alam mo, gwapo ka, anak, baka gusto mo maging artista. Tapos masungit pa nga siya noon yung pala mahiyain lang siya, sabi niya. Okay po, ganun lang siya. Tapos, the next day or within that week, nanood siya ng, imagine mo yun na pinangutang niya pa yung pabasahin niya papuntang Manila, galing Dasma. Tapos, nanood siya ng workshop ko. I think kay kay Catherine Bernardo, one-on-one. Usually, bihira ako nagpapapanood ng one-on-one. Tapos nagustuhan niya. And then nag-enroll siya sa class ng, I remember, year and then, October, November sila nag-start. And then, yun yung batch nila ni Alora na may output ng digital film, yung Anino. And from there, nakitaan na siya ng husay. And then, he worked his way up to the master class. As a student, ang maganda kay Christian is he's a sponge. Yung willing siya to learn. Laging alam mong there's always much to learn for Christian. At hindi siya takot sumugal kung ano pa yung pwede niyang malaman. Kahit na alam mong nandun yung fear, nandun yung anxiety, di ba? Lagi kami nagkwentuhan yan, di ba? O Direk, meron akong pelikula kay Direk Joel, kay Direk Chito. Imagine mo yun, nalampasan niya yung mga bigating direktor, pero minsan sasabihin niyan sa akin, Direk, hindi ako napagalitan. Para bang bata lang. Di ba? Nag-thumbs up sa akin yung direktor, which is, I feel na yung sipag niya kasi sa workshop, that prepared him, and not only the confidence, but I think yun, dapat ganun ng artista yung anytime that opportunity knocks on your door, preparado ka kasi first impressions last. And I feel that yung passion kasi ni Christian to learn, that puts him to that pedestal of being a good actor.
That's amazing.
Thank you, Direk.
Kayo po, Sir Christian, ano po yung pinaka matinding lesson na natutunan nyo kay Direk Ryan?
I think maidugtong ko lang doon sa sinabi ni Direk Ryan na kapag nag-knock opportunity sa'yo, dapat prepared ka. Ako, naniniwala ako doon. Dahil siguro it took me 6 years bago ko mabigyan ng opportunity na yung first film ko. Doon sa 6 years na yun, aral lang ako ng aral kay Direk Ryan. Series of rejections, series of no's, but hindi ako natinag Hindi ako natinag. Kasi more than anything, ako, ang na-enjoy ko doon sa workshops, naging ko siyang outlet, Lou.
Opo.
Oo, naging ko siyang outlet. Parang naging parte siya ng paghinga ko, kumbaga. Parang gano'n.
A breather. Ganun.
Oo. Ang hirap na wala siya. Dahil hindi ka lang niya tuturuan umarte. Tuturuan ka niya I'll go deep, to win in life. Ayan ang tinuturo ng Shabak technique ni Direk Ryan. And hindi lang sa acting siya nagagamit kundi sa buhay din talaga.
Ay, isa sa buhay natin.
Mm-hmm. And sa lahat siguro ng natutunan ko sa Star Magic Workshops, ayun yung pinagpapasalamat ko. Dahil it keeps my sanity intact. Kumbaga.
Ang sarap pakinggan po no, na parang outlet nyo siya, it's a breather, na parang hindi trabaho para sa inyo dahil minahal nyo na po talaga ang iyong trabaho.
O,
Nakaka-inspire.
tsaka mag-iiba yung tingin mo in life eh. Mag-iiba yung
Perspective mo
pag-abot
na.
mo sa mga goals mo in life. Alam mo yon kung paano mo tanggapin ang mga bagay-bagay.
Tama.
Ngayon ko siya sobrang na-appreciate ngayong pandemic. Sobra.
Na-feel nyo rin po ba yun na parang yung pain na sige, saktan nyo ako yung sinabi ko kanina. Saktan nyo ako, magagamit ko yan as fuel.
Oo, tayong mga actors, kaibigan natin ang pain.
Oo, totoo.
Oo, fuel natin yan, fuel.
If I may add, ang swerte ni Christian kasi na-experience niya yung physical setup ng workshops, di ba? Like for the workshoppers, virtual lahat, di ba? Iba pa rin yung physical interaction with your classmates, with your mentors, di ba? Christian, agree ka po?
Yes, I agree, Miss Tess. But in all fairness, sa setup ngayon, itong virtual workshops, na-experience ko siya nung pinaarte ako ni Direk Ryan sa isa sa mga virtual workshop events niya. Grabe. Hands down sa team dahil nagawa nilang patagusin yung emotions kahit na wala sa harapan mo yung ka-eksena mo. Possible pala. And ang galing ng Star Magic Workshops for having that kind of system, kumbaga. Ang galing.
It's really an amazing work for Star Magic Workshop to shift to virtual workshops class. And to have also an international partnerships. At dahil dyan, Direk, the floor is yours to share to us the good news about our international partnerships.
Yeah. Yes, thank you, Christian, and Tess and Luke for that. And not for anything else, at least sasabihin ko po sa inyong hindi kayo binobola ni Christian o binobola nila Lu o nila Tess kasi talagang pinaghirapan po naming aralin ng mga 20 teachers ko on how to transpose all workshops from physical to online nung nag-pandemic. Isang buwan lang naman po kaming hindi natenga nung mid-March of 2020 hanggang April, start May, nag-test run na po kami ng online. And hindi po madali kasi nga dahil yung spontaneity,
iwala.
Mas mahirap po yung spontaneity ng pagdating sa Zoom kasi naglalag ka, etc. But we happen to find ways on how to transpose everything. Kumbaga parang as artists, makakahanap tayo ng ways creatively kung paano matatranspose. And with that, the good thing, mas lumaki po yung workshops ng Star Magic dahil since online, yung mga Filipinos abroad can access online. And initially, prior to the pandemic, I have an initial tie-up with Artist Movement Productions, which is sila Chalen and sila Rochelle. Nag-meet na kami dito at nag-meet na kami sa Toronto. Tapos nung nag-pandemic, we decided, why not we transpose? So with Canada, I'm doing workshops with them, acting, dance, voice. They are the Artist Movement Productions. So that's, I'll introduce Chalen, Lacerna, and Rochelle. Yeah, if you can open your video. Yeah. Sila po ang partners ng Star Magic sa Canada. And another one po, ngayon recently so soft launch kami. Of course, she's an old-time friend. As in, pag nag-usap kami nito, parang kahapon lang eh. Nakapagtayo din siya during the pandemic ng E-Talent Music Academy. Hi, Annabelle. Thank you for being here.
Hello, Direk.
Yan. So, I'm introducing you our partners po in Canada sa AMP, si Rochelle and si Chalen. And sa Australia naman po si Miss Annabelle Borja.
Wow. Hello po, welcome. Hello, Mr. Shell, Mr. Chalen, Miss Annabelle. Alam namin na different time zones po tayo, so maraming salamat for your time and to share with us your knowledge. So maraming salamat po for joining us today. Ayan. So ayan mga kapamilya, na-meet nyo na. Ayun po.
Lou, we
Mga
can ask them to say hi to our viewers who are watching us abroad and here in Philippines. Let's start with Rochelle. Miss Rochelle.
Oh, hi. Good evening. Good evening here in Canada. Actually, it's already morning, 12:26 a.m. to an a.m. na. So yeah, good lunch na pala dyan sa inyo. So yeah, good day, I guess, everybody. Yeah. And thank you, Direk Ryan, for partnering with us and with this online workshop. So, Challenge,
yes.
is he there?
Yeah, I'm here. Hi, thank you for having us. Hello to everybody in the Philippines and watching us from coast to coast here in Canada and the US. Direk Ryan, thank you, and the test, thank you for inviting us here, and really nice to meet Annabelle as one of the other international partners. It's really such an honor, and I just want to share this. Christian doesn't know this, but Direk always, ever since we started the workshops here, sa mga international students, Christian was always the gold standard. Christian was always he always talks about Christian. Hindi nga, totoo. And then so all of our students that have graduated or who have moved on, they know the story of yung kayod talaga ni Christian, and his and it's amazing, and his story is such an inspiration. Christian, congratulations at naging.
Maraming salamat po. Thank you.
Yeah, very very welcome at naging inspiration ka sa amin dito sa international workshops. Ayun.
Salamat po. Thank you.
I can attest to that, Kuya Christian, kasi lagi ka pong nami-mention talaga ni Direk Ryan at nakaka-inspire. Lahat kilala ka na talaga. Sobrang yung backstory mo alam namin. So ayan,
Thank you.
Annabelle, you say hi.
Hello, Tess! Hello, Direk Ryan, and hello, Lou. It's nice to be back. Hello po mga kapamilya. Good afternoon. It's 3:28 mula dito po sa Australia, and it's nice to be back. And thank you for Star Magic's partnership with us here at E-Talent Music Academy in Australia. Kamusta kayong lahat?
Everyone watching, si Miss Annabelle po ay dating boss namin sa
so Star Music, Star Records. Nice to be back.
Ayan po, aside po from Miss Rochelle, Miss Challen, and Miss Annabelle, ang aking aso ay tumatahol, but I will introduce to you mga kapamilya, also gracing us today with her lovely, sweet presence, and is also a former student of public workshop under the tutelage of Miss Carla Martinez before she joined Pinoy Big Brother. Yes, mga kapamilya, my co-PBB housemate and a dear friend of mine, Kiara Takahashi.
Hello po!
Hello,
Hi.
Kiara.
Hi, Lou. Hi, Ate Tess. Hi, Direk Ryan. Hi,
Kiara.
Hi, Sir Challen. Everybody, hello po. Kiara. I'm very honored to be here. Of course, gusto ko pong magpasalamat sa pag-imbita po sa akin dito. At syempre, hello po sa lahat ng nanonood. Ayan. Direk Ryan, maraming salamat po.
Ayan. At bago natin ituloy ang ating kwentuhan, would like to acknowledge all the people who've been tweeting Condria Star Magic Media Con number 18 trending po with 7,980 tweets. Maraming salamat, guys. Mamaya po makakasama natin si Andy at si Kobe. But for now, we can start our Q&A. Lou, let's call our friends from the media who will ask questions to our guests.
Yes. Ayan po. So first is Mr. Albert Abelido of Chickeness. Is that right? Tama po, no?
Yes, Albert!
Of Chicken.
Hey, mabuhay! Good afternoon.
Hello, Albert.
Miss you, girl.
I miss you, girl.
Wala lang. Gusto ko lang ibida na naka-pink ako today. Wala lang. Anyway, congratulations, Direk. Ang taray, no? Parang last year, I get to din pa-press, pa-Zoom con for the Star Magic workshops online, and it seems na very successful dahil nga na-continue natin yung ganitong workshop while we are in this pandemic. Direct, yung first question ko sa'yo is parang what were the surprise parang milestones na para sa inyo hindi nyo in-expect na kayang ma-achieve ng isang online acting workshop?
Yeah. I think yung the milestone there is more than the training is on how to have a culminating activity or recitals over Zoom or over Kumu. Like halimbawa, no, hindi kagaya nung excited tayong makita sa Dolby Theater, yung dance and voice concert. Na-transpose din namin yun. So mas lumawak pa nga, mas nag-MTV yung mga bata. Tapos pinapalabas namin over Zoom, tapos may AI over Kumu, may engagement pa yung mga family members. Nagsisend sila ng mga virtual gifts, etc. So parang nagkaroon lang ng transition to streaming devices. I think that's isa yan sa mga naging success. And makikita mo na mas naging intimate yung training. Of course, it's a different feel, it's a different success yung physical workshop. Alam mo yan, Albert, Bri. Pero iba rin yung sa online. Iba rin. And yun yung sinasabi ko nga na as artists, we will really find ways not to stop the training of artists and artists wannabe. So I think yun, that's one. And then two, isa sa mga I think milestone din is pag lagi ko tinatanong ng mga estudyante or chine-check ko rin sa mga teachers ko, ano natutunan ninyo at the end of the workshop? Isa ang very recurring na sinasabi, naging therapy sa kanila yung workshop during the pandemic or even now. Kasi to keep their sanity. Kasi nga naman, di ba ang artist, ang dami-daming emosyon. Hindi mo yan makukulong. Ang isang singer, ang isang dancer, ang isang performer, hindi mo siya makukulong talaga. And di ba, literal nga ang artista in a positive way. Baliwang artista. Kasi maraming emosyon eh. Pero, yung online workshop, naging tulay para makatulong sa sanity. Hindi lang sanity, but to improve oneself. At yun yung sinasabi ni Christian kanina na hindi lang acting. We touch the lives as well. Na parang, imagine mo na lang, may mga workshopper ako, girl na minsan nasa quarantine nag-e-eksena sa quarantine kasi may COVID siya. As in. Tas buti na lang daw nakapamili siya sa Quezon City ng quarantine na may wifi. Imagine, cellphone, umaarte. Sabi ko, dead man na doon sa katabi ko kasi parang asymptomatic naman ako, medyo gumaling na ako direct. Nag-e-eksena sa quarantine area. Kaya parang it keeps them more energetic. And I think that's one of the na naidulot ng online workshop is to help them survive in this pandemic in any other way. Parang ganun, girl.
Yung galing naman. Pero nakakaloka yung direct yung umaarte sa quarantine. Baka naman pag nag-iiyak siya, isipin ng mga katabi niya na taka lang, ano na nangyayari?
Pag binibigay ko comedy kasi para ma-happy sa gano'n. But otherwise, kahit na sinasabi namin sa kanilang you don't need to, kaya lang minsan talagang I think that's their form of of surviving. At nga naman kung iisipin nila yung sakit nila, mas lalo silang malulungkot, lalo silang ma-stress, lalo silang magkakasakit. But hindi lang yun girl pati yung sa ibang bansa. Kahit ang biro ko nga lagi kapag kunyaring pag I'm doing workshops with the Canada, nosebleed ako kasi I need to do it entirely in English o kaya kagaya kay Annabelle sa Music Academy, of course I need to do it as well in English, but it works. Imagine mo, I have in Canada we have Thai ibang nationality talaga. Like here sa public workshop, I have a Russian actress as well na who doesn't know any Filipino or Tagalog. But it works. It works. Yung makikita mo yung, alam mo yan, yung universality ng technique at yung universality ng paano ang pamamaraan sa pag-workshop ng acting, voice, and dance.
Yay. Thank you so much, Direk.
Salamat din.
Thank you.
Kabalik na pala. Ayan. And yung next question ko naman pala for Christian. Hi, Christian. Congrats.
Hi, girl.
Hello.
Salamat.
Ayan. Yung question ko is, sorry ha, mangi-intriga lang ako. Ano yan? Parang di pa natanong. Di pa kita na-intriga ever. Yung question ko is, kasi di ba, bago sumabak sa mga projects dahil serye, parang somehow malaking bagay talaga if you engage into a workshop to prepare your character, ganyan. But how do you feel na kahit ano yun, prepare mo na yung sarili mo for that character or for that role, is hindi pa din pala maitutuloy yung isang proyekto?
Well, nakakalungkot kasi syempre hindi lang kasi ang ginugugol mo para mag-prepare kay. You put a lot of heart, you put a lot of yourself dun sa character na pine-prepare mo. Kasi syempre, ikaw, alam mo yan, bago tayo pumunta sa set, ang turo sa atin ni Direk Ryan, kailangan prepared ka, kailangan handa ka. Huwag kang pupunta sa set na hindi ka handa at hindi mo kilala ang character mo. So, that's what I've been doing. Nung hindi siya natuloy, pag merong mga projects na hindi natutuloy, medyo frustrating. But ayun nga, lagi akong andoon sa thinking na merong magandang plano si God kung bakit nangyayari ang mga bagay-bagay. Baka hindi pa ngayon yung tamang panahon, or baka meron pa siyang ibang mas gustong gawin para sa akin. Doon ako kumakapit. Pero syempre, tao lang tayo, medyo nalulungkot. Na sayang.
In all fairness sa'yo, Christian, di ba, parang nung nag-uumpisa ka pa lang, parang somehow na-train ka na rin naman sa mga ganung bagay-bagay. Di ba, parang kung naalala ko dati, parang may point na talagang mag-give up ka na. But yet, tag nito, itinuloy-tuloy mo pa din yung pangarap mo. Kaya nakaka-happy to see you reaching your dream.
Salamat. Salamat, girl. Parte ka nun, alam mo yan.
Ay!
Parte ka nun.
Magaling din akong umarte. Char!
Oh.
Thank you, Ate Tess, Lou. Congrats. Kiara, I miss you.
Thank you po, Sir Albert.
Salamat, girl.
I miss you. Ayan.
Yan, thank you so much, Albert. Alam mo ba, Lou, si Albert ay estudyante rin ni Direk Ryan.
Ay, totoo po?
Sa workshop. Yes. Oo.
Konektado ang lahat.
Yes. Before I call in our friend from TV5 in One News Philippines, I'd like to ask Kiara. Kiara, balita namin, you started sa public workshops before you audition for PBB and then tsaka naging artist training. Tama ba ako? Can you tell us about the journey?
Yes po, Ate Tess. Nasa Japan po talaga ako. I grew up in Japan, and then may mga artists from the Philippine singer, pupunta sila sa Japan para kumanta, tapos they get me as a guest singer. So, na-encourage nila ako, sabi nila, bakit hindi mo i-try out sa Philippines? Try mo kasi kumakanta ka din, ganyan. Tapos, ikaw ba gusto mong umarte? Sabi ko, hindi ko pa po na-try, pero gusto ko po i-try, sabi ko, Ate Tess. So, umuwi po ako, nagsapalaran talaga ako. Parang sabi ko, Mami, I'll give it a shot. Wow, I'll give it a shot. So, umuwi po ako sa Philippines. Ang una ko po talagang naisip is I want to enroll myself in Star Magic. Alam naman po natin yung Star Magic. I grew up watching ABS-CBN, kapamilya shows, Star Magic artists, and sobrang yung paghanga ko talaga yung sa mga artists natin. So, yun, in-enroll ko sarili ko. I remember kasama ko yung lola ko po. nagpumila po kami, ganyan. And nakaka-relate ako kay Kuya Christian sa story niya na nangutang siya nung mabayad niya. Kasi dumating din sa point na nung intro pa lang, wala po akong pambayad. Tapos naalala ko si Sir Bong, ayan. Si Sir Bong sabi ko, saan yung pambayad natin? Sabi ko, wait lang po. So, na-feel ko yon Kuya Christian. So, by the way, we're a fan. Ayan.
Ay, salamat.
Ayan. So, nakakatuwa po kasi I learned so much. And nung in-enroll ko po yung sarili ko sa Star Magic workshops, actually in-enrollan ko po lahat singing, acting, dancing. Tapos doon ko naramdaman na, iba pala yung acting. I fell in love with acting after that. And then, watching masterclass, nag-audit po ako after ng class namin. Nag-audit po kay Direk Ryan. Pinapanood ko po yung masterclass, ganyan. And then, kapag after po ng masterclass, nakikisama po ako sa di ba after po nun, Direk, parang ng class, merong get-together sa labas, yung parang to let go of the karga. Ganyan, sumasama po ako, tapos nahihiya lang ako kausapin si Direk. Sabi ko, oh my God, at least kasama ko si Direk. Oh guys, kasama ko si Direk Ryan, lumabas kami. Ganon. Tapos, ayun nga po, it really helped me a lot, especially now. Ang dami ko po parang, sorry po, Lou, I feel you, yung aso natin. Nagagamit ko po talaga siya ngayon. Kahit po nga sa PBB nung sumali po ako ng PBB, nag-audition po ako sa Japan. Sabi ko, ano yung karga ko? Bakit ako papasok ng PBB? And it's such an honor to be here now and to share my experience because I really want to encourage yung mga gustong sumali sa singing, acting, dancing na mag-workshop because it really helps a lot and hindi lang siya nakatulong na mag-grow ako as an artist, but it really helped me as a person kasi yung acting parang mas nakilala ko yung sarili ko dun sa workshops and also now na kasama na ako sa artist training with Direk Ryan, parang it's such a great opportunity and looking back parang sabi ko, wow, naalala ko yung lola ko nag-iintay lang sa kantin, matapos ako mag-workshop, ganyan. Tapos ngayon, kasama ko na si Direk Ryan, Kuya Christian, nung intro pa lang, parang dami, yun nga, ang daming kwento nila Miss Carla, nila Direk Ryan about you, and now I'm here in one frame with all of you and Direk Ryan and Miss Tess, Lou, of course. I'm so honored and I'm so grateful. Kaya maraming salamat po, Star Magic.
Thank you, Clara. It's worth the try, di ba?
Opo.
Mayroong patutunguhan katulad ni Lou. It's worth the try kasi ang dami nating nakukuha ang message online. Galing mo mag-host. Iba talaga si Lou Yanong, more hosting and ganap. Thank you to Star Magic. Sabi ng Ludre United Official. Sabi, Miss Lou Yanong hosting. Watch her acting skills. Sabi ni Monet Plan. And trending ka, Lou, number 28 sa Twitter, Lou Yanong, MC host.
Thank you both to everyone watching.
And we will now call our friend from One News Philippines and TV5, of course, Bon Belinario.
Hi, Ate Tess. Good afternoon. Hi, everyone. Good afternoon po. Yung question ko po ay para kay Direk Ryan and kay Christian. Direk and Christian, parang may notion kapag from the audience point of view, yung wala sa community o yung wala sa circle, na kapag award-winning na, dapat hindi na nag-rehearse, hindi na nag-training, hindi na nag-workshop, dapat sila na yung nag-workshop ng ibang tao o ng ibang artist. Direk Rai and Christian, ipakita nyo o ipaintindi nyo sa amin, bakit mahalaga pa rin na kahit award-winning artist na, like Christian, na dumaan at mag-train at mag-workshop pa rin?
Yeah. Okay. Ang ganda ng tanong mo. No? Ang masasabi ko dyan kasi is, acting is a lifestyle of learning. Na you're just as good as your last work. And hindi ibig sabihin magaling ka sa film 1, sa film 2, magaling ka sa series 3, sa film 4. Kasi inaaral mo yung character. Ang acting kasi, hindi parang paggawa ng tinapay na pare-pareho, hindi paggawa ng chair na pare-pareho na pinarpintero. Parang iba lagi yung sukat niya. And yung artista ang nagpapabuhay nun eh. Yung, di ba nga, ang writer at director, siya yung nagbibigay ng blueprint. Pero yung artista, ang animator, siya yung magpapabuhay. So ngayon, kung let's say, ang advantage lang nung mga artistang matatagal na at award-winning na, or let's say, been there, done that, mabilis silang maka-cope up, alam na nila yung gagawin nila. But still, dapat ang artista nag-aaral pa rin. Nag-aaral pa rin kasi naniniwala ako na ang artista pwedeng mangalawang. Artist can rust anytime. So para siyang gym din ng katawan na kapag hindi mo inalagaan, 'di ba parang lagi ko ngang sinasabi, napakahirap tanggalin ng taba sa katawan or lagyan ng or magkaroon ka ng emotional abs or ng abs pala. Same thing with the emotional abs. It's not overnight. It's pwedeng yung followers mo, 'di ba nag-TikTok ka lang, the next day million na ang followers, but yung emotional abs, yung pagiging mahusay na artista, it takes time. It takes time. So parang yung workshop namin po, it's like gym for actors. Na habang tumatagal sa training, lalong humuhusay kasi we keep on discovering ourselves. And para lang siguro in layman's term, pansinin ninyo, iba yung acting nung 60s, nung 70s, para pag nagda-dialogue sila, para silang tumutula. O let's say sa Philippines, during the 80s, laging pasigaw, di ba? Pero that was okay during that time. And tayo, bakit ko sinabi yun? Kasi it keeps on evolving. Acting changes because people change. So, meaning, kaya nga, yun ang sinasabi nila Christian, tsaka nila Kiara, nila Lou, na they keep on discovering themselves na mas hindi lang kasabay ng pagmamature nila ng pagdidiscover ng character. Nadidiscover din nila what they can give. Mas nakikilala nila yung sarili nila dahil sa pagbuo nila doon sa character na yun. Kaya nga yung tanong kanina ni girl kay Christian, na anong pakiramdam kapag hindi natuloy at nag-prepare ka? Para kang buntis na nakunan. Kasi parang inalagaan ko, nag-prepare ako, tapos nagkaroon ako ng miscarriage. Di ba yung mga nagkakaroon ng miscarriage, okay, let's do it again. Di ba, charge it to experience. Ganon din dapat ang artista na parang isang batang, di ba, yung inalagaan niya for 9 months, inagalagaan niya for 9 months. Nung lumalabas na yung ulo ng bata, ang saya-saya nung pinangalanan niya. Bonus na lang yung magkaroon ng award eh. Kaya ako, hands off ako dun sa mga artistang kahit na award-winning na, kahit na mga veteranong artista na, nag-workshop pa din. Kasi ang pag-workshop, minsan nagkakaroon lang tayo ng notion na pag nag-workshop ka, hindi ka magaling. Ipa-workshop muna ulit yan kay direk. Ipa-workshop muna ulit yan sa acting coach. Hindi eh. Ang pag-workshop, kahit mahusay ka na, mas pinahuhusay ka pa. So parang sword, 'di ba? Mas nililinang, mas pinatitibay, mas pinakikinang kumbaga sa daya mo.
Wow, nice points from you, Direk Ryan. How about you, Christian? Siyempre, ikaw considered ka na may pride and premium ka na bilang award-winning actor. Pero bakit pumapasok ka pa rin at hinahayaan mo pa rin yung sarili mo na mag-workshop?
If there's one thing na impart sa akin ni Direk Ryan, hanggang ngayon hindi ko maalis sa akin at never ko maalisin sa akin yung sinabi niya na acting is a lifestyle of learning and then you're just as good as your last work. For me, it's very true as an actor. I can impart my knowledge sa acting, my process as an actor, but I can never stop learning. Kasi once na tinigil ko yung pagtanggap ng bagong learnings, every day may na-discover ka sa sarili mo eh. At ayun ang tulong ng workshop to help you be grounded, kumbaga. In layman's term, parang tutulungan ka ng workshop na panatilihing tapak ang mga paa mo sa lupa, na makaramdam ng mga bagay-bagay. Ayan ang kailangan namin mga actors eh. Once na kami mismo ang lumayo dun sa learnings, end na namin yun. Kumbaga parang katapusan na namin yun. Hindi na kami makakapagbigay ng truth dun sa aming ginagawa.
Good points. Kumbaga, paano ka magbibigay kung nauubos ka? Kailangan pinupunan ka rin.
Oo. Lalo na ngayon. Kahit na hindi pandemic, no, life itself, it's overwhelming. No? It can make you lose yourself sa mga problema or na dumarating, sa mga experiences na na-experience mo sa araw-araw. Ang laki ng chances na pwede kang mawala eh. Pwede kang mawala dun sa core mo. At ayun ang tulong ng workshop sa akin as an actor. It keeps me intact with myself. It keeps me intact with my core. Ayun.
Wow.
Sorry, ang dami ko na.
Yeah, it's okay. No, thank you. Thank you for sharing your thoughts, Christian. And thank you, Direk Ryan, for the workshop. Thank you, Ate Tess. Salamat.
Thank you very
Salamat po.
Maraming salamat sa support. Nice questions. At nasagot ng maigi talaga ni Direk Ryan at ni Christian. I have a question muna for Shalen and Rochelle and Miss Annabelle. Since AMP started last year, how was the turnout of the partnership with Star Magic Workshops? And then for Miss Annabelle, paano po nag-umpisa ang partnership with Star Magic Workshop this time around year-end online workshop natin? Let's start with Shalen.
Yeah. First off, when we began, life gave us lemons, so we had to form this, right? Imbes na magmukmuk lang tayong lahat, let's do something about it, right? And Rochelle can attest to this also. But it was hard at first kasi nga what happened with ABS-CBN, the rumors that were happening here in North America, we had to fight that. It was an uphill battle just to validate the workshop itself. Kasi nga, during the time of pandemic, there's a lot of scammers. So we had to wade through that. Pero after this is going to be our third season na. Well, we call it seasons per batch. It's exponential yung growth namin. Right. Di ba, Rochelle? If you want to add to that?
Yeah, actually, yeah. Well, Canada has one of the largest Filipino ethnic community in the market for the performing arts. So the reason why because we have so many talents in Canada, but the thing is in Canada, we're so busy. Everybody's so busy with everything. Like performing arts becomes a secondary nature to us. Like we don't even pay attention to it as much as there in the Philippines because we're so busy 24/7. So having collaborated with Direk Ryan with the workshop, and it was a really good timing for us because of this pandemic too. It became an avenue for us to kind of expose a little bit of our talents here in Canada. So that was one of the reasons why we brought the Star Magic here as well, to kind of have that a little bit of exposure of Canadian talent in North America, I guess, or everywhere. So
thank you.
And yeah, so yeah, it was a really good experience for us. It was hard, like Challen said, it was difficult at first, but as soon as we made noise, we had to make a lot of noise just to kind of reach out to those talents. Even they didn't believe, because they're like, well, ABS there's because of what happened with ABS, it was a little bit difficult for us, but it seems like everything's kind of getting back there. So it's been a third season. It's been actually a pretty good experience so far.
Wow, thank you, Ms. Rochelle. Miss Annabelle.
In our case, Tess, dito sa Australia, we just started our soft launch this October. Since I have this school in Australia, it's called eTalent Music Academy. But since we are into music, we're teaching voice, guitar, songwriting, drums, and all these stuff. We are offering another feature. Usap kami ni Direk Ryan. Kaya since performing arts naman ang habol natin, di ba? Why not inject also acting? So our current pool of students here in the Music Academy, halo-halo. So hindi lamang Pilipino, meron kaming mga Indians, may Egyptians, may mga Australians. So I found it as an opportunity for us to offer something different. And syempre si Direk Ryan is an old friend from way back there in ABS. So madali lang naman. So sa amin, ang usapan chikahan lang, mahaba nga kami nag-uusap sa FaceTime all the time or sa messenger call. So discussing on how to start the partnership. So hindi naman naging mahirap para sa amin to discuss. It's just the logistics and the timing. Kasi originally, we want to do this dapat ngayong season na to ng springtime. But then, ang daming ginagawa rin ng Star Magic with all their workshops. So we decided to launch it as a summer camp for 2022. So we're adding there the music and the acting workshop. So sana katulad din ng Canada, kaya umaapila ako na nag-iimbita sa lahat ng mga nandito sa Australia, may it be Filipinos or kung ano man lahi, diba, na join us in our music and acting camp starting January to March of 2022.
Thank you, Miss Annabelle.
Thank you, Tess.
Nakakatuwa, ang dami pa rin gustong maging involved sa mga performing arts to hone their craft, their skills, and their talent.
Yes, definitely.
I'm sure Direk Ryan, struggle din po sa inyo ang time zones dahil kayo po ang nag-adjust. Tama po ba ako?
Oo. Tawag dito, fluctuating tuloy yung tulog namin. Kasi we need to do, like alam mo, sa Canada, it's a 12-hour difference eh. O minsan nagka-13-hour pa kapag yung daylight saving time. But at least, yung kay Annabelle naman, at least magiging konti yung adjustment if ever kasi 3 hours
3 hours time difference.
But actually naka-adjust din naman na kami, Tess eh. May mga teachers akong mga midnight owl na kaya nila yung ganyan.
Thank you, Direk. Next, we have Angel or Angelica Tordesillas of Metro.style. Hi, Jel. You're on mute. Sorry.
Hi, good afternoon. My first question is for Christian, Lou, and Kiara. Since they have taken the workshop of Director Ryan, what is the main thing that you remember or take into consideration in the teachings ni Director Ryan when you're getting into character? What in his teachings helps you to connect to your character whenever you play a role? So siguro let's start na lang with Christian.
Ako lahat ng tinuro niya, yung 12 chabak tools, believe it or not, meron pa rin akong papel, yung papel na binigay sa akin sa workshop before. Every time na may shooting ako, taping, dala-dala ko yun. Guide ko yun eh. Oo, guide ko yun. Ayokong, hindi ako makapag-rely sa sarili kong memory na, parang ganito yung tinuro ni Direk, parang ganito. Hindi. May guide ako. May guide pa rin akong sinusunod para just to make sure na, okay, ito yan. So, ayun siya.
Ano yung pinaka-challenging? Yun dun sa rules na yon?
For me, yung letting go.
Oh, okay.
Ang hirap nun. Mukha siyang madaling pakinggan, pero sa akin hindi ko alam sa ibang actors, pero sa akin, mahirap. Kailangan ko ng sandamakmak na dasal para magawa yung step na yon. As for me, as an actor.
What about you, Lou?
Yes po. For me, ang dami ko pong natutunan. Totoo po yung sinasabi ni Sir Christian na every time na nagsasalita si Direk Ryan, sinusulat ko lahat. Ayan, na parang siguro para sa akin is to get into your character, yung aalalahanin mo lahat ng pinaghirapan mo, or like just also having that image in your head and putting yourself in that situation again, na parang nandun ka sa lugar na yun. Nandun ka talaga. Imagination is very important also. And yeah, aside from that, what else? Ang dami. So sobrang dami. Ang hirap
Sobrang dami.
Oh, I bet talaga super daming nai-impart ni Direk Ryan sa inyo.
Oo. Kaya, sorry to cut you, kaya sa sobrang dami, ako personally naniniwala ako na hindi talaga reliable eh. Yung yung memory mo lang na, okay, ito yung lesson namin, ano nga ba yun? Hindi. For me, hindi reliable. So, dami kong notes hanggang ngayon kapag kapag kunyari nagtitaping or shooting, dala-dala ko yun. At walang pwedeng umistorbo kapag binabasa ko siya.
And siguro,
go po.
Sorry. And siguro it's also more of yung internalizing what you learn dun sa notes na yon, and parang being able to integrate it into yourself as an actor.
Ano na siya eh. Kumbaga parang yung mga tinuro ni Direk, naka-ready na siya dito, hugutin mo na lang. Hugutin mo na lang. Ayun.
Thank you. Si Kiara po.
Hi po, Miss Jel. Relate po ako na sobrang dami talaga mong matututunan kay Direk, na pag tinanong ka na isa, ano yung pinakamatutunan? Parang ang hirap. Gusto ko lang din po i-share na nagulat din ako, and it's very interesting because pag nakasa sa acting workshop ka, hindi lang siya you won't just learn about acting. You will learn about many things tungkol sa sarili mo, and life advice. May mga ganyan din si Direk Ryan na parang oo nga pag nirelate mo sa totoong buhay, parang ganito. But going back to your question, I think to be able to get into that character, I think yung pinaka nasa isip ko, of course with the help of the 12 tools of the Chabak technique, is to be personal talaga and be true to your core, and be open. Kasi yun yung isa sa mga rason kung bakit I fell in love with acting. Kasi with acting, nalalabas ko yung mga hindi ko nalalabas na emosyon. Kaya gustong-gusto ko siya. And you be personal, and of course, tama po na laging may notes. Lagi din sinasabi ni Direk Ryan yan na don't trust your memory. Iba pa rin pag may notes ka. And totoo yun na until now, from nung unang public workshop ko pa lang and now dito sa ngayon artist training with Direk Ryan, same notebook pa rin yung ginagamit ko. And I'm so looking back, parang ito yung pinag-aralan ko dati, and now may bago ulit. So nakakatawa, and never ending learning experience siya with Direk Ryan. Yan pa.
Galing. Ang galing naman yung tatlo. I'm looking forward to watching your future work, and also what your learnings have in store for your future projects. My second question is for Direk Ryan, because definitely the pandemic has brought challenges to online workshops kasi yung connection, mga ganyan-ganyan. Pero also, it brings a lot of exciting things that can be done through like face-to-face workshops. What are some of these things that make the workshop parang more exciting or siguro more engaging for the attendees?
Yeah. One is, kasi siyempre it involves body and movement when you act. Halimbawa lang, for example, mas nagiging creative ang mga students, ang mga actors, on how they can present the scene. Kasi I'm giving them weekly, I'm giving them scenes to perform. And then they need to rehearse that. Imagine mo ganito yung rigorous training nila. just one scene, they need to rehearse for at least 6 hours within the week.
Wow.
Tapos, tatanungin talaga ng mga staff ko yun bago kami magsimula. Ilang oras kayo nag-rehearse? Ganun kahigpit. And ngayon, kunyari, for example na lang, nakakatawa, may mga eksena kaming nagbigay ng ulam, nagbigay ng, like for example, naalala ko lang talaga, may scene kami from Kita Kita, yung character doon ni Alessandra at ni Empoy. Si Empoy sabi niya, kabayan, may sinigang ako dito, masarap. O di, kunyari, hawak niya yung baunan. Kulay green yung baunan. Tapos binigay niyan ganyan sa camera. Tapos kukunin ng kabila. O kulay violet na. Kasi yung baunan niya, yun lang ang available sa bahay nila. So whatever props they have, they can utilize. I encourage them. So mas nagiging creative sila. And in the workshop, kagaya nga nung sinabi ni Kiara at ni Christian, ni Lou, everything is personal. We even have, we don't record unless we need that for audition. But lahat sila bago magsimula, can you all raise your right hand and repeat after me that whatever goes in class stays in class? So lahat nila wala, nagbubukas talaga. Pag halimbawang yun yung sinasabi nilang ano yung nakapagpanalo sa kanila bilang artista na nananalo sila doon sa pagganap nila sa artista. Yun yung lagi ko sa kanilang sinasabi na objectives are more important than emotions. Yung objectives, karga, make it hot. Lagi namin pinag-uusapan yung karga kasi let's say as simple as to get you to love me. Kunyari, Basha and Popoy in One More Chance to get you to love me. Personally nila yun, Jel. Like, who in your life do you need to get that love from? Ayan na. Pwedeng ang karga nila, tatay nila, nanay nila, ex nila, boyfriend, girlfriend, kailangan tao. So ngayon, mas nagiging raw, mas nagiging natural kasi coming from personal experience. Yun yung sinabi ni Kiara kanina na personal. And kaya ngayon, itatahi ko lang sa sinabi ni Christian na ang hirap mag-let go. Kasi ang artista, dapat kayang kontrolin ng emosyon. So kapag cut na, tapos na. So pag sinabing, yun yung sinasabi ni Christian na let go. Sa dami ng preparasyon, pero pag nag-eksena na, nagbilang na ang director ng and 5, 4, 3, 2, let go. But you don't let go your objective in the scene. Trust that the technique will work. Kaya ngayon, yun yung parang parati silang bago. Like halimbawa, naalala ko lang kahit matagal na si Christian, so the more nag-attend sila ng workshop, the more napahirap ng pahirap ang mga eksena nila. For example, binigyan ko si Christian nung the last pandemic, pre-pandemic masterclass face-to-face, binigyan ko siya tsaka yung isa sa mga artist ng Star Magic, si Yasmin Suarez. Binigyan ko sila ng eksena from The Marriage Story. It's a 10 pages script. Naalala mo yun, Christian? Di ba? Na pagkahirap-hirap talaga. Pero no, hindi ako na-satisfy kasi nga, sabi ko sa kanya, taas natin ng benchmark in acting na hindi porket nanalo ka na, hindi porket marami ka ng trabaho. So the more work you have, the more training you should get. Yun, Jel. Salamat sa tanong.
Yeah, your students are really lucky to have someone na talagang who brings the art of acting now sa pandemic na you still get to connect them in more ways than one even if online yung class. Thank you po.
Salamat, Jel. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Jel. Luke?
Yes, thank you, Ms. Jel. Yes. Before we continue po, meron tayong isa pang guest na sasamahan tayo. We've known him as the charming striker of Parañaque and one of the finalists of Pinoy Big Brother Connect. Also, a Squad Plus member, please welcome Kobe Brown. Hello, Kobe. How are you?
Hello, everyone. I'm good. Hi, Direk. I miss you. I'm so excited.
I miss you
I'm so happy to be here. Hello, everyone.
Say hi to our viewers.
Hello guys, what's up mga kapamilya?
Yeah.
Hope you guys are having a great day today. Stay safe out there today. Love you guys.
Welcome, Kobe. And of course, before we continue again, kanina po nabanggit ko na may announcement ang Star Magic Workshop sa atin. Kaya naman, hindi na natin patatagalin pa. Let's all watch this video.
Two minutes BTR po.
And yeah, that's very amazing. You've seen our tatay and Star Magic Head announcing the immersion program and chance to appear in some ABS-CBN shows and digital productions. That's why let's go. I'll be the first one to say it's worth it, guys. Congrats, Direk Ryan. So Direk, do you have anything to add to what Direk Lauren said in the video?
Yeah, just to susugan ko lang yung sinabi ni Direk Lauren. One of the difference now ng offering ng year-end workshop ng Star Magic is we are reviving the artist registry, meaning these are before kasi ang talent center, ang Star Magic may talent pool coming from the workshop, and we are reviving that, meaning mas ipa-prioritize yung mga magwo-workshop ngayon, automatic sila na magiging pool of talents ng artist registry ng Star Magic, and then they will be given a chance to act as either second lead, background talents ng mga teleserye ng ABS. Pero hindi kaagad-agad. Let's say kunyari merong pa-audition at may kailangang character ang certain soap opera or teleserye, kami yung unang tatanungan and then magpe-present kami ng mga coming from the talent pool na galing sa workshop, and sila yung ipa-prioritize na ilagay doon, which is that's coming from Direk Lauren Jogi, which is I'm so thankful kasi mas may chance ngayon yung mga na maka-breakthrough sa acting sa industry or sa mga napapanood nating teleserye, yung mga workshoppers namin or yung mga mag-e-enroll ngayon sa Star Magic.
Thank you, Direk, for that. Nakaka-excite na mabubuhay uli ang artist registry na for a long time ay hindi active, di ba, Direk? At ngayon ay magiging part sila. Possible na ma-pitch sila sa teleserye at sa mga digital platforms ng ABS-CBN. Okay, let's proceed. I'd like to take this opportunity to ask Kobe. Kobe, I just want to ask, paano ang naging transition from being a PBB housemate, pumasok ka sa showbiz, and then you go through several workshops. Kamusta ang adjustment? Ano yung struggle sa iyo personally?
So, muna po, to be honest, at first, sobrang kinakabahan ako po. Kasi, nahiya ako dati. In front of cameras, in front of everything. I was never like a performer, I would say. But sobrang malaking bagay ang blessing to be part of these workshops. I've learned so much with my acting, my dancing as well. Tagalog din po. And I'm happy because it's helping me improve in this industry, and it's something that I really need. I'm very, very hungry to learn po. And I've only done 10 sessions with Direk Ryan, pero marami akong natutunan po.
Thank you, Kobe. Singit ko lang, I just want to ask Shalen and Rochelle, based sa mga interviews nyo sa mga students nyo, particularly the ones from Canada, ano yung mga feedback nila sa mga Filipino actors dito at sino yung mga wish nila na makita o makatrabaho soon in the future?
Lately, it depends on the age group. Like yung mga teenagers namin, sila yung mga PBB people, sila yung mga idol nila. They want to be in the house. Sabi, and I said, you guys are already in lockdown, and then you want to go into another lockdown? Paano yun? But all joking aside, it's like what happened with Christian and a lot of people. They have dito naman, they have a lot of talent but no outlet. So right? So Philippines, they have an outlet, but without the training, hindi naho-hone yung talent nila. Pero dito, there's a lot of talented people sa Canada and the US. Wala lang silang outlet, if not for the mainstream. But natatabunan tayo mga Filipino dito. So, Star Magic really does help. Yeah.
Another thing I want to add is that the Tagalog part of it. Like we tell them, if you guys are willing to go to the Philippines, you're going to have to learn Tagalog. So that's another one too, because like Direk Ryan said, like we have what, 60% challenge, 60% that does not speak or understand Tagalog at all. So it's kind of like a little bit harder for them to understand, but sometimes Direk Ryan would throw in some Taglish, but somehow they get it. Even our Thai student there, so somehow he picked up a few words here and there. So
nakita ko si Kobe pa na yung tango, mukhang siya, nag-agree. Say to that, Kobe.
Mas magaling ako po ngayon kaysa dati.
Congrats.
Hey, I'm happy for you, Kobe, di ba?
Salamat po.
Okay, who's next?
Oh yeah. Next up po, we have Mommy Jo of www.jobonsol.net.
Hello! Good afternoon to everybody. First, magandang hapon po sa inyong lahat. First, I'd like to say happy birthday to Miss A, Miss Annabelle Regalado.
Thank you, Mommy Jo.
I love you, Miss A.
Miss you.
I miss you, Miss A. Happy birthday in advance.
Thank you in advance.
Nagkwento ka naman since it's your birthday and we've been seeing on social media your events and the things that you do in your talent. Tapos, ano yung percentage, how many yun talagang pure Filipino families who joined your talent management? At saka meron ba yung mga unusual na hindi naman talaga Filipino but they really joined because they were inspired by you?
Okay, thank you, Mami Jo, sa question. Okay, number 1, dalawa kasing kumpanya yan, ha? So, isahin natin. Yung eTalent International, yun yung company ko na talagang for events. Yan yung mga concerts natin na dinadala natin sa Dubai, sa Amerika, sa Canada, dito sa Australia. So, simula nung nagkaroon ng pandemic, we have to pivot it to another business. So, doon nagsimula ang eTalent Music Academy. So, kung tutuusin, talagang baby company pa si eTalent Music Academy. So, ako bilang isang galing din sa industriya ng musika dyan sa Pilipinas at bilang isang regalado na lumaki ako sa pangangalaga ng aking mga magulang na talagang puro musika. Okay? So parang ko na to, giving back and I want to continue ano ba to? I want the legacy that was left to me by my parents to continue music teaching. So nagsimula ako ng music teaching dito sa Wagga Wagga. And na-open because of the pandemic, hindi lang siya in person. I have a school here. Ito, nandito ako ngayon sa eskwelahan namin. At dahil nga sa pandemic, na-open siya into online learning and virtual learning. And we're happy na nakaka-reach kami ng iba't ibang mga estudyante as far as Canada, US, as far as Saudi Arabia, and even dyan sa Pilipinas. And then here comes this partnership with Star Magic. Kasi syempre, ang performing arts, di ba? Malawak ang coverage ng performing arts. So instead of us just offering music lessons, di ba? Then why not offer acting? And of course, we have our good friend here, Direk Rahyan Carlos. Then meeting din kami with Ed Capulong. So mga good friends from ABS-CBN. And I know how Star Magic and Star Magic Workshop do their trainings. I can attest to that because si Lisa Dino, who happens to be my artist's Isa Siguera's partner, ay nako, palaging kinukwento sa akin ni Lisa ang mga karga, ang happy karga at ang mga benefits sa kanya ng Chabak technique. So, and Direk Rahyan also tells me a lot of things about Chabak technique. So, magandang dalhin dito sa Australia. Going back to your question, kasi iba-ibang lahi ng mga estudyante namin dito. So sasabihin kong siguro 50% will be Filipinos and the rest are all of different mix of students from Indians to Egyptians to Australians. Hindi lahat nagiging management under me. So sabi nga namin ni Direk Rahyan, with this acting workshop, malay mo, makadiscover tayo ng mga ide-develop natin na mga future talents na pwede natin dalhin din dyan sa Pilipinas. At pasalihin sa iba't ibang mga contest dyan o maging parte ng mga teleseries at pelikula sa Pilipinas, sa ABS-CBN.
Thank you, Miss A. If ever the people, my family in Australia, my relatives in Australia, will get their details from Miss Des later on how kung sakaling, because they're near to you if they're in Australia. What about the people from other countries, Mr. Lazerna and Miss Rachel? Would you like to tell us how much percentage din po yung Filipino at hindi Filipino na nag-i-inquire sa inyong mga services?
See, I don't know if Rochelle's gonna agree with me, but it's even with the Filipinos, when you grow up in the States and in Canada, you kind of lose your Filipino-ness, right? So it's like, even though you look Filipino, you're not in that Filipino mold anymore. So we had to break it. So we had to bring them back to the culture, to the Filipino cinema, to our mannerisms, like how Filipinos are. For a lot of them, it's the first experience that they've had with fellow Filipinos, right? So it's not really just the physical thing. It's also the mental and the way that they were brought up, like in their environment.
Yeah. So a majority, like I said earlier, 60% doesn't speak Tagalog. Some don't even understand at all. So it was kind of a little bit not challenging, but and we have mix. We have some from US, all over Canada. Calgary, Vancouver, Winnipeg. So it's kind of everywhere. Our students are everywhere as well. So yeah, no, challenge. You continue.
Yeah, so
na-stuck na ako. But yeah, mahirap lang yung language, the language barrier, I think a little bit for them. And the culture, like I said, like even for myself, I was, shall we say, whitewashed. I wasn't too exposed to the Filipino or the movies and I wasn't too exposed to that at all. So younger, I was watching it, but now I'm actually getting back to watching our movies again. So it was kind of good to see our talents, the Filipino talents.
Thank you very
Thank
much.
you.
My last
Thank you,
question. Thank you, Mr. Luzerna, Miss Rachel, and Miss A. Thank you very much. My last question goes to Direk Ryan. Hello, Direk Ryan.
Hi, Miss Jo.
Hello
Hello.
po, I miss you po. Siguro po medyo
Miss ko rin
mahirap
po
yung
kayo.
tanong ko. I don't know if it's a good question, but I'm interested because of the times. It's the, it's the period. It's what's happening today. It's the, I'm wearing pink and Anyway, do you believe, if ever, will you accept any politician who will ask for your services in acting?
Ang ganda ng ako po, this is my calling already. And whoever will ask my services to train them, since this is my job, I will accept that. But of course, they need to follow my rules. They need to follow all the even the protocols ng training. Kasi like halimbawa po, isa sa mga mahigpit ako sa workshop is number one kasi talaga yung ethics for actors. If you're 1 minute late in the physical, wait to be seated. Even in the online now, we have 30 minutes of logging in time. So kapag na-late ka pa, ewan ko na lang kasi 30 minutes na nga yung logging time eh. So if it is 7 o'clock, I will really start 7 o'clock. You need to wait in the waiting room. Kasi napaka-importante ng discipline sa mga actors. And in my workshop, iba-iba po eh. May mga anak ng politician, may mga iba-iba, may action star, merong lawyer. Kaya doon sa tanong niyo po, welcome po sila. Pero kailangan nilang sumunod. Kung may protocols din tayo sa pandemic, may protocols din po sa sa workshop. Kasi para lang yung hindi kasi lang tinuturo po Miss Jo yung kasi kung all about acting, I can just give them the book, The Power of the Actor. Or right now I'm trying to finish my acting manual kasi wala pa pong acting manual ang Pilipinas. And I'm trying to finish that kasi I will have a tie-up. Announce ko na rin po, first announcement, kasi I just talked to the chairperson of the Film Development Council of the Philippines, which is my student as well up to now, si Lisa Dino Segura. And we're planning to do a workshop para mas malawak pang ma-offer yung tying up with the government about creating a masterclass for professional actors and for background actors and on how to teach directing actors for production people. And yun po, tinatapos ko na yung Happy Karga, ang hashtag Happy Karga acting manual ni Rahyan Carlos. And with that po, napaka-important kasi otherwise I can just give them the book or the worksheet to follow. Pero napaka-importante nung pinag-uusapan naming training is number one is artists should have discipline. Kasi kung walang disiplina ang artist, chaos. Chaos eh. Number one po yan. Kasi di ba minsan kahit anong galing mo sa set, pero kung hindi ka workable, iba yung attitude mo, that will be your first, that will be your last. Kahit lahat nakangiti sa'yo. Kahit sa singing, sa dancing, behind the scene, lalo na Pilipino po tayo, di ba? Napaka-importante po nung hindi nawawala yung values. Kaya nabanggit po ni Chalen kanina at ni Richelle na yun, pinapapanood ko talaga sila. Part ng eksenahan namin, may mga Filipino movies. Para ngayon, maibalik ko rin sa kultura ng mga Filipino abroad yung ito tayo. Kaya ang ganda nung sinabi nila Chalen, nila Annabelle, na it's universality yung technique, but hindi pa rin nawawala yung pag-uugali at values ng mga Pilipino. As simple as ang mga estudyante po natin, ang mga artista po natin, yung as simple as courtesy, tinuturo po namin. Yung say good afternoon, say good evening, say good morning. Hindi mo lalampasan ang artista na ka-eksena mo, kunyari, ang aga mo, hindi mo dadaanan lang si Gloria Romero, hindi mo lang dadaanan sila kung sino mang malaking artista. Say hi. Hi, ako po, magandang umaga po. Ako po si Rahyan Carlos, makakatrabaho niyo po ako. Ako po, pag ganun ang hindi na sila nalilate at may courtesy sila, for me, the workshop is already a success. Madali nang aralin ang acting, pero yung personalidad, mahirap baguhin. Kaya yun po yung inuuna, yung sarili. Kasi I always tell them, kung if you're a better person, you can be a better actor. And madalas ko po sinasabi, alam po nila yan, kapag madamot kang tao, madamot kang artista. Kapag mapagbigay kang tao, magiging mapagbigay ka ding artista. I think that's the most important po.
Goosebumps. Thank you, Direk Ryan. Thank you very much. We always learn something new from you. It's such an honor to listen and learn from you again. Marami pong salamat, Direk Ryan. Thank you very much and congratulations po to everybody here. I miss you, Christian, Miss Lou, and everybody. And Miss Tess, thank you very much po. Marami pong salamat. Congratulations. Thank you po.
Thank you. Thank you, Miss Josephine, sa inyong mga questions and joining us today. Nako, kung nandito, wait lang kung nandito kasi si Kobe, hindi pwedeng wala yung susunod natin na guest. Isisingit ko lang siya. Diba? We've known her as outgoing, loyal, competitive, and charming. Andrea inside the PBB house, one of the proud products of PBB Connect and also a Squad Plus member. Let's welcome Andrea or Andy Abaya. Hello.
Hi everyone. Hello. Hi po.
Hi Andy. How are you?
Hi Direk Ryan. Hello po.
Miss you, anak. Hi, Andy.
Miss you, Direk.
Ayan. Okay, ako una muna magtatanong sa'yo. How was your experience being a student of Direk Ryan? Tapos connect.
Of course, it was really great. Sobrang dami kong natutunan sa workshop ni Direk Ryan. And he didn't just teach us how to be a good actor. Like he said, he taught us how to be more disciplined, how to be courteous, and nadala ko rin yung mga natutunan ko kay Direk Ryan sa mga tapings ko from the past few months. And I'm so grateful because I wouldn't be able to improve myself as a person and as an actress if it weren't for the workshops I had from Star Magic.
Yeah, that's amazing. Because we've seen, di ba, sa may mga tapings ka na ngayon from reality show to all these teleseries. So maraming, sobrang nakaka-proud ka. Ayan.
Thank you, Ate.
Ate Tess?
Yes, and continue our Q&A. We have a question here from Kate Adahar. This is for Direk Ryan. Sino po sa mga Star Magic artists ang masishare niyo po na remarkable ang transformation because of the workshops? Yung talagang tumatak po sa inyo. Aside, of course, from Christian, Kiara, Andy, Kobe, of course, Lou. Sino pa po sa tingin niyo makakonsider niyong remarkable ang transformation?
Of course, I always tell this, even in press conference. Si Joshua Garcia. Ang laki ng hinusay niya sa ang laki ng hinusay ni Joshua Garcia sa workshop, sa pag-arte after niya ng PBB, paglabas niya ng PBB. Pero hindi yun overnight. It took me 2 to 3 years to train Joshua. And habang, hindi lang yung regular workshop artist training, kung hindi, the good thing kasi din with ABS-CBN shows and with our executives, every time we have a teleserye or a show, or let's say an episodic like MMK, training muna yan eh. So, characterization study kami, one-on-one. So that's one, si Joshua Garcia. Laki ng improvement niya. Tapos, Like halimbawa, laki rin ng improvement. Kagaya ngayon, i-workshop ko siya. Nag-meeting lang kami yesterday ng mga executives. I-workshop ko yung magiging Darna natin, si Jane De Leon. Coming from the artist training din yan, na nagtiyaga noong 2015, 2016, and then ngayon lang siya umuusbong. And then naalala ko rin, of course, we are so proud of Arjo Ataide for winning the Best Actor for Asian TV Awards for Bagman. Si Arjo came from our tutelage as well in the public workshop. Na nakakatuwa kasi kahit anak siya ni Sylvia Sanchez, hindi yun naging gauge, hindi sila doon nag-focus. Nilagay talaga ni Sylvia si Arjo sa public workshop. Direkturuan mo yan, interesado yan. So, dumaan talaga siya doon sa ropes na yon. And just recently, I'm so also proud of Charlie Dizon, si April Matienzo. Of course, kilala ko siya sa talaga pangalan niya. Kasi, di ba nanalo siya recently sa Fangirl, yun din. Ang laki rin ng transformation nun. And more than anything, ang pinakamahirap kasi talaga sa kanila, yung making time as their friend. Yung pag-aantay, kasi yun ang hindi ko masasagot eh. Kung hindi ibig sabihin pagkatapos ng workshop, artista ka na kagad eh. Yun yung sinasabi rin ni Christian kanina, nila Lou, nila ng lahat, o ngayon sila Kobe at saka sila Andy, na it takes time. Nag-aantay ka, and while you're waiting, nandun ba yung patience, yung tenacity mo in waiting for the project? So, yun po yung mga naalala kong artista na, and ngayon nakakatuwa kasi even yung recently, diba sila Maureen na lumabas sa ngayon nag-Miss Universe, diba? And from the PBB House Connect, nakikita ko ginagamit na ngayon sila ng mga shows, and nakakatuwa lang na ina-apply nila yung natutunan nila sa pagte-training.
Thank you, Direk. I have a question here also from Kate para sa ating mga artists. Ang tanong dito, we consider Shabak technique as therapeutic. Sa tingin nyo ba, yung workshop is a must, not just for showbiz, but for your personality development as well? Let's start with Kiara.
Ayan. Ako po, opo. Kasi ang dami kong natutunan para sa sarili ko after the training, na like emotionally, kaya ko palang i-handle yung ganito pala yung nararamdaman ko sa ganito. It really helps you grow also as a person, and you learn so much. Again, like I said a while ago, na you'll also learn life advice. Ang lawak po nung training na to, and not just acting. And when you say acting, it's again universal, like 'di ba, konektado siya sa lahat ng ginagawa po natin eh. So I really think that you'll learn a lot, not just in acting, but yes, you'll grow as a person also. So I encourage talaga na mag Star Magic acting workshops. Ayan.
Thank you, Kiara. Let's have Andy.
Yes po, I believe na you really learn a lot from that technique, not just in acting, but for yourself as well. Nandun kasi yung mga techniques, yung mga lessons na hindi mo lang ma-apply sa set. Hindi mo lang siya ma-apply sa certain scenes of a movie. It can be like a way for you to explore your emotions, to be more flexible, to be more versatile. And because of that technique, it really helps you know yourself more, like what Ate Kiara said. Mas nag-grow ka as a person, and na-apply mo yung mong activities, hindi lang sa pagiging artista.
Thank you, Andy. Kobe.
Thank you.
Yes po, sa akin, it does really help. Not just in acting, like everyone's saying here, not just in acting, but you can apply these learnings to real life situations, to yourself. I feel like I'm more observant of my emotions and other people, and it's really a big help to me, and I'm happy that I got to learn all these things. Kahit virtual lang, kahit 10 lessons lang, marami akong natutunan po, and it's really a blessing to get to know, like, discover myself more every day doing these workshops.
Thank you, Kobe. Christian?
Thank you.
Sa akin, depende. So, maganda siyang i-experience, no? Maganda siyang i-experience dahil ayun nga, therapeutic. But for me kasi, it depends kung ano yung gusto mo. If you're really into acting and you are open for the technique, for the chabak technique, and then ma-absorb mo siya. Kumbaga parang magiging siyang therapy for you. Meron kasi, may iba na they're not into acting naman. So iba yung tanggap nila dun sa technique. It's either it can be therapeutic or pwedeng wala silang makuha at all, or depende sa gusto ng tao. Ayun, pero maganda siyang i-experience. And then from there, no, tsaka mo mag-unfold yung mga discoveries na okay, gel pala ako sa technique na to. Okay, ito pala effect niya sa akin. Ipagpatuloy ko nga. Ganon siya for me.
Thank you, Christian. Lu?
Thank you.
Okay, you're on mute. Ayan.
O, diba? Joke lang po yun. Tinetest ko lang po. Read my lips po yun. Never mind. Ito nga po. May tanong din ako sa mga sa ating guests and artists. What can you say to inspire aspiring students of workshops and chance to be immersed with production of ABS? Nagets niyo po ba tanong ko? Okay po.
Tuloy nyo lang. Sometimes, somewhere, meron magsisay yes to all of your dreams. Ang mahalaga, kagaya nga ng sabi ni Direk Ryan, kapag nag-open yung mga pintuan ng dreams nyo, handa kayo, prepared kayo. Kasi, Direk, isa pa to sa mga hindi ko makakalimutan sa mga sinabi mo, na patotoo ako, you have to learn how to swim in a sea full of sharks without being eaten alive. Ganon siya dito sa industry. So mahalaga na for you to learn how to swim, you are equipped. At ito ang ginagawa ng workshops. Yun, para sa inyo. Para pagdating dun sa panahon na i-open na ni God ang mga pinto, alam nyo kung anong gagawin.
Kiara?
Sabi nyo nga po na ano po.
Ano po ulit yung question, Lu?
ano masasabi mo sa mga aspiring students of the workshops, di ba? And a chance to be immersed sa mga show ng ABS-CBN.
Wag kayong sumuko. Kung gusto nyo talaga, kung nararamdaman nyo, kung nag-e-enjoy kayo sa ginagawa nyo, kaya talaga. Kasi ako katulad ko, or hindi man kung naiisip nyo lang na parang try ko kaya, try nyo lang din. Kasi katulad ko, baka mas ma-in-love pa kayo sa acting. Hindi ko masasabi na magaling ako sa acting. I learn, sobrang dami ko pang matututunan, kailangan kainin na bigas, yun nga yung sabi nila. Pero gusto ko siya, masaya ako na ginagawa ko siya. At baka kayo rin, ma-realize nyo at malaman nyo sa sarili nyo na, ay, mahal ko pala yung acting, gusto ko pala siya ginagawa. So, ayun, try nyo po siya and marami kayong matututunan Ang sarap lang sa feeling na nakakapag-workshop ka also with your teachers sila. Si Miss Carla Martinez, now Direk Ryan, and sobrang dami yung matutunan and marami ka ring mamimit yung mga ka-scene partner mo, marami ka matututunan sa kanila and it's a journey talaga. So, sobrang saya. Ayun.
Kiara, Kobe.
So bago ako sa industriya na ito, sa workshops din. Pero I just want to say, if it's your dream, then go for it. Grab every opportunity you can, guys. And never give up. There's always gonna be obstacles in your way, pero kayang kaya. And what was I gonna say? Sorry. I want to say also that be open to learning new things, be open to trying out new things, and always study, always look to improve yourself, to grow every single day.
Thank you, Kobe. So we're done with our Q&A. Lou, please do the honor for our closing spiels to ask them for their last message and invitation.
Oh, yes. Thank you to all the members of the press for your interesting questions, and we're hoping that you can help us spread the word about Star Magic workshops. And at this point, may we ask our artists and Direk Ryan to say a few words. So let's start with Mr. Shell and Mr. Challen of AMP Canada.
Yes, so our motto or our saying is that pursue your dream in the performing arts and get amped. That's kind of like one of our saying. So if you're in Canada, US, and our is basically English. So anyone interested in our workshops in Canada, you can check us out at our Instagram page, AMP_ED_workshops, and Facebook as well, AMP-ED workshops, or email us at workshops@amp-ed.com. Shalyn?
Thank you, Rochelle. I just want to say a few things. First, I really admire Kobe trying to speak Tagalog. I wish like most of our students here, he's trying. And for our students who are watching right now, just look what Kobe's trying. We hope to see all of you out there in the workshops. Again, this isn't just about acting. You're going to discover yourself, and you can use this in other areas of
Challen and I have tried the workshops as well, actually.
Yes.
We are in advanced one. So yes. So we have to try it as well. So see what it's like, and we did learn so much.
Yes, and I just want to leave with this. Social media is instant validation. There's a lot of people with a lot of followers that feel that I made it, but not when you actually are in the industry. You got to start from scratch again. Those likes that you get on IG and TikTok and stuff, they are not real validations. When you have other actors like Christian Babla is saying that I want to work with you, that is validation. When Direk says magaling ka, that is validation. Likes is okay, but it doesn't mean that you're good. Ayun. So I hope to see everybody out there to join the online workshops. And thank you everybody for your time.
Shout out. Our students.
Oh yes,
shout out our students.
To our students, yes, who stayed up in this early morning. Coco Martini, Ryan Orlando, and Christine Banza. And thanks for staying up, guys. Now you can go to bed.
Hello, guys, and thank you so much, Ms. Rochelle and Sir Challen. It was a beautiful day. Ay, gabi na po pala sa inyo, ano. Good night.
Madaling araw.
Madaling araw. Thank you so much for this. And moving on to Miss Annabella Regalado Borja of Musicademy Australia.
Yeah, Lou, we're very much excited here in Australia. So as I've mentioned, kanina kaka-launch lang namin this October ng partnership with Star Magic for the music and acting summer camp in 2022. So, very inspirational. Lahat ng mga sharings ninyo. It gives us here, mga kapwa namin dito sa Australia, a bigger perspective of what to expect for the acting workshop. So I'm inviting everyone, for those fellow mites, we call our Filipino and friends here in Australia mites. Okay, to all our Australian fellow mites and our students here at Musicademy, I'm inviting everyone to join us in this once in a lifetime and very, very promising acting workshop using the Chapak technique, of course, to be facilitated by no other than Direk Rahyan Carlos. Happening po ngayong January to March of 2022. So keep in touch with us at eTalent Music Academy. Our Facebook page is e-talent music academy, and you can contact us at 0421-807-212, or you can log on to our website. It's www.etalentmusicacademy.com. Excited, Direk! Yay!
Thank you, Annabelle.
And good
Thank you,
luck,
Rachel. Thank you,
everyone.
Talent. Maraming salamat.
Salamat. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Well, thank you again to our partners. At this point, I'd like to call Andy for your message and invitation to enroll to our Star Magic workshops.
I'd like to say thank you so much for inviting me in this press con po. Maraming salamat po. And I'm inviting to all aspiring students of workshops. You guys go for it. It's okay. You have to continue to hone your skills, develop your skills, especially in this industry. There are so much opportunities that is available for you. So you continue to work hard. You continue to give your all in all the things that you want to achieve. And good luck.
Thank you, Andy. Kobe.
Thank you.
I just want to thank you guys for inviting me. Thank you. And I want to say, guys, again, grab that chance if you can. It's really worth it to join these workshops. I'm telling you, Direk Rahyan is amazing talaga. Sobrang galing si Direk. Miss na kita, Direk. And
alam mo, singit ko lang, Tess and Lou. Alam mo bang mas lalong na-develop yung chemistry ni Andy at saka ni Kobe, yung love team nila sa workshop. Lalo ko silang binigyan ng mga eksenang yung talaga ma-develop yung chemistry nila. Kaya sobrang nag-enjoy lang kami nung sa workshop nila doon sa PBB Connect. Yun lang.
Yeah, but guys, grab that chance if you can, and please enroll into the Star Magic online classes for acting, dance, voice, Tagalog workshop, and experience the same training that we go through.
Thank you, Kobe. Kiara.
Ayun, again, gusto ko po magpasalamat for having me here. It's an honor to be here and to share my experience sa inyo. Kaya gusto ko po kayong imbitahan na sumali na po kayo sa Star Magic Workshops. Kung kayo ay nangangarap na maging artista, maging singer, it's your chance. Nakikita naman natin yung mga artists natin dito sa Kapamilya na 'di ba sobrang gagaling nila and talagang hinahasa ka talaga nila and iba yung matututunan mo dito. So sumali po kayo at mag-enjoy tayo at yun nga katulad ni Kobe, i-experience yun rin kung ano yung ini-experience namin ngayon. So ayun, maraming salamat po.
Thank you, Kiara. Of course, our best actor, my former trainee, Christian Bablets.
Ayun, so I am inviting everyone to please, if you want to do something about your dreams, this is a very good venue. You guys are in very good hands. Please enroll. Para po sa inyo.
Thank you, Christian. And before I call Direk Rahyan for his last message, I just want to share lang, Direk Rahyan, ang sabi po dito ng ating mga friends na nanonood online. Shout out sa lahat ng mga nanonood, especially kay Anne-Marie Ansupo. Thank you so much for the beautiful message, Direk. Nakaka-inspire po ang virtual press con na ito para sa mga potential artist ng showbiz na gusto rin sumali bilang maging artista din, celebrity, tulad ng mga napapanood nila. Direk, your invitation and your thank you message to all our guests.
Yeah. I'm inviting everybody all over the world na hindi po kami natitigil sa ABS-CBN tsaka sa Star Magic kahit wala pong prangkisa, kahit nag-pandemic, hindi po kami natigil mag-discover ng mga artista at mag-training ng mga gustong maging artista. At napaka-importante po nung isa lang naman ang overall objective natin sa lahat ngayong taon at nung nakaraang taon at sa mga susunod pa, to survive. to get to survive this COVID. And isa sa mga pamamaraan namin sa Star Magic na makatulong dun sa to get to survive is ang pag-offer ng workshops na ito. And narinig niyo po sa mga mahal kong mga anak at artista na nandito ngayon. I'm sobrang proud ako sa kanila na hindi lang talaga yung acting ang matututunan. Ako napaka-importante po sa akin nung maging mabuting tao ka muna bago ka maging mabuting artista. It follows. It follows talaga. And nagpapasalamat ako sa sipag ng mga partners namin sa Canada, si Rochelle at saka si Chalen, kasi dapat ang planong to physical workshop. But again, susubukan namin yung hybrid workshop for sa kanila, yung first hybrid workshop. And yung sipag nila, 'di ba, yung pasensya nila na kahit mga puyat na kami, paano magre-recital, paano kokontakin ng mga estudyante kahit online. And of course with my friend Annabelle na sobrang kino-congratulate ko rin with E-Talent Music Academy na parang bang nakakatuwa kasi tayo mga Pilipino all over the world, may it be in Australia at Canada, nagbabayanihan tayo, nagtutulungan tayo. Paano pa mas ma-reach out yung mga Pilipino? Actually, hindi lang natin na-reach out yung mga Pilipino, pati yung ibang lahi. Natutulungan din natin on how to survive in this pandemic. At like what I always tell the students now, do not be pushed by your problems. Be led by your dreams. And with that, maraming salamat po sa palaging pagsuporta sa Star Magic at hindi po kami titigil para makatulong to get to survive in this pandemic days in the area of the arts. Thank you, Tess and Lou as well.
Thank you, Direk Ryan. Again, maraming salamat sa ating mga celebrity guests, sa ating media friends, sa online and print friends. Marami pong salamat sa pagsama sa amin. And thank you so much, Lou. You did a great job. Sa susunod ulit. I'll see you soon. Maraming salamat. This has been your hostess, Gooby.
Yes po, thanks also, Ms. Tess. It's truly an honor. Thank you also to everyone who watched and our guests. And don't forget to support our Star Magic online workshops. Again, I'm Lou Yanang. Thank you and keep safe.
Bye, everyone.
Have a great lunch.